Well, at this point, guys, I'd say it's all up to Ray. She's the only one left, so it's either she wins or we finally have a video game where all the protagonists die. And as far as we know, all hell is going to be unleashed upon the waking human world or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, let's take this handy-dandy radio here. Oh, Ray's already got it, sorry. And let's follow the voice. I don't know, I kind of glanced at the rest of the walkthrough, but I can't tell whether we're only going to play as Ray one more time or whether she has 2 nights remaining where she dreams about the manner of sleep. And oh boy, we're already having a problem with frame skipping. Let's see. Kind of wondering if Ghost is going to suddenly pop out of here. Can I even... Oh, I'm sorry guys. When they said the attic, I just automatically assumed that space in the ceiling above the closet newsroom, but it's actually in Miku's room. I should have known that wasn't the right place since the voice was actually getting softer. So apparently some of Yu's things are put up here, and is it just me or in these games it's like there's a lot of stuff in storage that just never gets used, if ever. Oh, hi. I just barely missed her. I wonder who that was. An old book and something wrapped in cloth. The Echo Stone earring. Now Ray is saying that this earring probably belongs to the guy who was talking on the last cassette tape we listened to at the end of the last episode, and that's Kaname, who's apparently was Reika's lover or something. What's this about the other world? I'm soliciting test subjects for my research on dreams as the border between life and death. It was difficult to find someone who could speak clearly about their dreams, but I found someone who seemed to know of the other world. The man has had the same dream for several months in a row. The dream is as I described below. Well, good. Hopefully this will explain a lot. 1. He first notices he is standing before a small snow-covered shrine. 2. He has seen the shrine before, but only vaguely remembers it. He has, however, heard of a shrine like it in his hometown. 3. From deep in the shrine, he hears the voice of the girl he left behind. 4. Beckoned by the voice, each day he goes a little further into his dream shrine, which is basically what's been happening to Rei, Miku, and Kei all this time. Up to this point, this is a plausible dream generated from the desire for home and love. Next is where his statement becomes interesting. 5. An ancient ceremony is held there, and one can meet the deceased. 6. There is a huge cave deep inside the shrine, and a river flows there. There is a large pit, and the base of it is the sea. This statement is clearly about the other world, particularly the underworld. According to his story, there is a legend in his hometown about the other world in dreams, and much of his dream congrues with it. I recorded his talk on his dreams for 4 days, compiled below. He is from the Mutsu region, where they have an ancient legend about a sea called the Sea of Endless Night that exists in the mountains. There they have many legends related to dreams. For example, dreams are called the Rift and traverse the border between the other world and the real world. If you continue to have nightmares, the deceased apparently return from the underworld. The shrine exists in order to prevent the nightmares. There resides a priestess who sleeps in the rift and will take on the nightmare. The voice he hears may be that of the priestess that sleeps in the shrine of the other world, communicating the existence of the rift. The morning after the day I recorded his testimonial on the gramophone, he suddenly disappeared, leaving behind all his luggage. Did he go to see the woman from his hometown? The earring he left is made of echo stone, and since ancient times has been said to communicate thought. Perhaps I can use it to modify the crystal receiver. Oh, and there's a reel of film. I actually haven't been paying attention to those things we've been getting. I haven't even bothered to look at the projector in a while, but nothing ever interesting ever shows on it to me. So screw it. The voice on the cassette was talking about a place where you can meet the dead. Could it be inside that manor? It's like Ray's thinking, hey, why don't I try this exact same thing as Reika? And oh my gosh, really? 3 shower scenes? It's not like it's really showing anything, but why? What, Ray couldn't cry in her nightgown? I don't know, I'm kind of letting that bother me a little too much. And, well, looks like that's all there is to do in the Kurosawa residence. I'm sure there's a lot of things I missed out on, in particular ghost sightings. And I guess I didn't move fast enough to have Miku collect all that extra information for me on photographs I've been taking, mainly because I'm pretty sure I missed a few of those undeveloped photographs, but you know, what can you do? It'll be interesting when I finally try this game out on hard mode. Even though Fatal Frame 1 is probably the hardest to do, I'd say, well, in fact by a long shot it's the hardest. I actually did manage to beat it on hard mode, but I'm sure a lot of that had to do with the fact that they let you keep your stuff from the previous game. So I already had some high-powered film and, you know, health items stored up and everything to make things a little easier in the beginning. And it seems that no matter what, in survival horror games on, you know, the really difficult modes, the hardest part is always at the beginning of the game, and it gets much more manageable as it goes on, to where the ending is the easiest part. But in the beginning, you're always just seriously scrounging for ammunition and health. And it seems like, you know, the minute you manage to get something, well, you have to use it up immediately. Okay. Hey, that was kind of making the sound like the Grudge Ghost. What do you want? What are you still here for? Let me get a little bit closer here. I'm positive you can't be harmed out of dreams. Yeah, come on, bring it. That's what I thought. Disappear on me. Yeah, seriously, that immediately reminded me of that movie, The Grudge. Which, by the way, I really liked it. I heard most people pretty much brush it off as just some, you know, cheesy Japanese horror movie, but I really liked it. Probably one of the few times I even liked, you know, Sarah Michelle Gellar as an actress. Okay, now according to the walkthrough, we're going to hour 13, and there's 14 in all. They just mark hour 14 as the final hour, so I'm assuming this pretty much means that that Ray is going to dream 2 more times. It seems that by the time, you know, the second person would die, and she's the last one left having these dreams who can do anything about it.
I see you.
This would be the end.
I don't know. Am I supposed to be alive?
In any event, I'm sure this is pretty much the last we've seen of the little handmaidens the Kuze family had, you know, aka the woman of 1,000 hands, and the long-haired woman who's always brushing her hair. I haven't been back here in a while. Although if Kei's going to the Rift, well, or the Sea of Endless Night, what's the point of starting here? Just start back at the Garden Corridor. But apparently we do have an objective tonight. We're just not going straight to the final battle. Let's see here. Apparently we're supposed to be collecting mirror fragments, which I guess that's just a shout out to Fatal Frame 1, as Miku was spending the last parts of the game collecting mirror fragments to put in a pedestal and
I have to find it to be sure.
unlocks the gate to the underworld and all this other stuff. Calling of the Tattoo. It was very considerate of the game to give us subtitles right here. I wish they did it every time, really. I mean, I know it's just meaningless babble in the background, but still it's nice to know what they're saying. Okay, wait a minute. This is unfamiliar to me. I could swear the tatami hall was this way, but where did I just come from? Oh. For some reason I was expecting to come out the other end, the eastern end of the tatami hall, but you always came out right here. And I suppose the reason I got confused was because I'm used to going straight forward or to the left down this way, which leads to the parts of the Manor of Sleep that resemble the Humura Mansion from the first game. And just in case, let's go ahead and grab our nightly Type 14 film. I'd say at this point, I'm definitely going to do my best. I mean, I don't remember at all if there's any kind of boss fight in between here and the final boss Reika. But I'm gonna do my best not to use up any of the higher powered film. And luckily I have 40 shots of Type 14, and that's pretty much sufficient for any normal enemy. Now let's see, we're going to the hearth room. Oh, and I also saw, it turns out, you know, sure enough, none of Kei's abilities are the same as on Rei's camera. He got like 2 different abilities in his very last dream, which I thought was practically useless. I mean, he did a lot of fighting in the last dream, but nevertheless, it wasn't near enough to justify just now coming up with those 2 last abilities that were, you know, one was like an even better, like a 4th version of Blast, I think, and you know, the highest powered version, and another one was some useless piece of crap called Pierce. And it was useless because it just didn't last whatsoever. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going up to the... No, we're going to the corridor. This is the corridor, isn't it? No. The corridor is up above, I believe. Yeah, all Rei has is What does she have? I think blast is the best thing she has, which is like the second level. I was wrong. The like the base function is pressure. I think. Is it called pressure? Well, no. I guess it was blast, and 0 was the next one up, and then after that was whatever Kei got in his last stream. But okay, so all she had is slow, blast, and 0. Let's see if we can upgrade anything. No. And I'm still not sure whether Flash is raised counterattack or not that she can use. Or kind of like that self-defense. That self-defense shot that just gets a ghost off of you if she grabs onto you. What have we got here? Well, there's a ghost here somewhere. You can definitely hear her. She must be through the little peephole in the middle of the room here. Although I don't know what she's still doing here. I've taken her picture like 3 times already. What are you writing on the wall? Oh, whoops. Let's, oh, there's actually 2 little girls in that room. Why don't we not be an idiot and use up our Type 61 film? That's a good idea, SK. Now, it looks like what I'm doing right now, I was just kind of following the walkthrough blindly, but it looks like what I'm doing here is just, you know, capturing optional pictures of ghosts. I mean, you know, why not do it just for the heck of it? Who's here? I don't think I've heard that sound before. Well, wherever she is. Looks like she's gone. I don't know. Who is that? I don't think I've ever heard this person before. I'm sorry, I'm curious. Oh, hi. Is that Yoshino? Maybe, whatever it is, it looks like it was the same person who was in Ray's room a second ago. I'm going to go ahead and try to defeat her. Let's see what I've got here in terms of health. I mean, just for right now, I'm assuming she's going to be easy enough to take care of without, you know, losing too much health or anything. And in any event, it doesn't matter how much health I have by the time I get to Reika. She's an auto-kill ghost. So the only thing that's going to do me any good is a stone mirror, and of course you can only carry one of them at a time. What I do, the reason I am fighting her though, is mostly to get some more points on my camera. Well, you're a fast one. Yeah, I think I got her. Fatal frame, and unfortunately I did not get that in time. Get off of me, will ya? Not into that freaky stuff now. Just come here. Oops, I was a little bit too soon. And the frames are lagging. she's not exactly direct about her attack, is she? Crap, I think I missed. Oh, no I didn't. And I have a 0 shot available for next time. I am also out of purification candle. Yay! Oh! And that was a cue for Reika to come back, apparently. It's very considerate of Reika to just wait patiently for me to open a door before following me into the next room. I do believe there's some Type 14 that appears nightly in this room as well, isn't there? Or maybe it was a one-time thing. Yeah, I guess it was. Oh, how'd she get me? Oh, that did quite a bit of damage, wow. I haven't saved since the stream started, and I'm not really interested in possibly doing that last fight over. Thankfully, it's like she's so clumsy with her attack that even walking across the roof, I'm not really in any greater danger than I am running. I don't know what causes her to miss me when I'm just walking. Oh good, that made her leave. There's something here. Oh, maybe it's maybe I'm actually on the other side of the corridor here. Oh no, that's on the second floor. Why would it be? So I have no idea what, but it sounded a lot like the little girl ghosts that I took a picture of in the corridor a minute ago. Anyway. Oh boy. We get to fight, I don't know why I stumbled over the word fight. We get to fight one of the flying handmaidens, you know, the ones that are like way the crap more annoying than the ones we were fighting pretty much throughout most of the game up until Kei's last stream. Oh, and no wonder. I sure enough went down into the area finally in the middle of the corridor where I kept taking pictures of the handmaids. This is them. Or one of them. And it's definitely no fun trying to do this with the grainy effect going on right now. But at the very least, we have a better camera. And I think I missed her because of the daggum frames lagging. Oh, she got me in the back and I still somehow managed to counter flash. I like how she just kind of leaves for a few seconds and then comes back like, I don't know, she needs to catch her breath. Oh. Wasted shot. It's so hard to... Whoops. It's so hard to hit her, though. I'm really not willing to focus on her before just going ahead and taking the shot. Oh, crap. Did she... Yep. I am in trouble here. At this rate, I'd say I'm going to use up all my health items before I'm able to defeat her. That was kind of a wasted zero shot, as I didn't even focus on her for any amount of time before taking it, but, you know, it's damage. And luckily I actually managed to connect with that when I'm shocked. And, oh no! Oh, you think it's funny? You know, come to think, why didn't I remember to grab the nightly herbal medicine from the stained corridor and the hearth room while I was at it? I was right next to those rooms at some point. Actually, I was in the hearth room. And because the frames lagged, I have no idea what just happened. I'm pretty sure I had a perfect opportunity to focus on her though and take a shot. Did I get her? No. She disappeared behind this wall somewhere. No, I'm wrong. She's always in a... Ugh. I must say these battles are quite annoying. Here she goes! Well, at least she missed me too. Thing is, when you get a fatal frame attempt, before that, you know, before you're even out of that sequence, she dives up above or below, just moves out of your range, and of course, it's way too late to put down the camera and try to run. Okay, come here, come here, come here. Oh! I don't know, she has a pretty definitive arc in her dive. Okay, there you are. Boy, it's a good thing. I think if I hadn't gotten any of those counterattacks off, I'd be dead by now. Hey, where'd she go? She moved into the floor instead of the ceiling this time. Ah! I wonder if I'm using up film all this time with my counter flashes. Okay. Ah! Boy, I'm so lucky. You can bet I'm saving after this battle. I missed. Really? Man. I really hope. I'm just taking a shot. And she left. You know, I think I'd rather fight all three of the normal handmaidens all over again instead of just one of these. And I don't know why I suddenly went to the menu. Ugh. I really hate the fact that she giggles like that every time. Well, I can take one more hit, that's it. Maybe not even that. In fact, let's not risk it. Let's break out the 61. I have before, I will again. Oh, that sucked. Even though I lost all my health there, I mean, assuming I'm not going to have to fight another one of them again, well, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Now then, Red Diary 2. The head of the family died within the rift. Amane has been impaled at the bottom of the abyss, same with Shigure and Minamo. Everyone's been impaled. I'm the only one left in the manor because I was the last one chosen. With everyone gone, the manor is so open and dark, just like a dream. It feels so nice. I'm going to sleep now, forever and ever. What's this about Kei? I guess it'll just be Ray's observation that he passed away in her house. His conclusion is that to get rid of the curse, someone has to impale the woken maiden and soothe her. And so he's going inside the shrine, and once he's there, ... he will fail. Kaname Kuze, the voice on the tape left behind by Professor Oso, introduced itself as Kaname. He must have set out for the manor in response to Reika's voice heard in a dream and made his way to the Kuze shrine. Did he find her, Reika the tattoo priestess? Is there really a place inside the manor where people can go to meet the dead? Shrine Maiden Girl. The girls dressed as shrine maidens who tried to skewer me in my daydream at the deserted house. They were abandoned in the manor in the end, confined within the walls of those rooms to carry out the final ceremony. Oh, so I guess that diary just now was written by one of the handmaids, not the Although, honestly, I kind of wish that I'd never come down in here. Who knows, maybe you had to in order to, I don't know, make a door unlock somewhere. Because it seems like it's going awfully out of your way. Just for you know, a battle with an enemy that's rather frustrating and only nets you some more information instead of actually is anything you need to do to progress the game. Okay, so if I can just get away from Reika here. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, purifying light. Regenerates itself in that room. Cool. And Kei moved the dresser out of the way in a previous stream, so... I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't even remember where this goes. I could just be wasting my time completely. But with Reika right behind me, I'm not going to turn around because I'm going to be walking right into her. Honestly, Ray, even if you're not very athletic, I know you can safely walk faster across the roof than this. You can. Well, wherever it is, I hope it's not a dead end. I can't believe it, I last played this like a week ago and I can't even remember where it leads to. There was a hole in the floor or something, wasn't there? Yeah, here it is. Come on, let's go. Let's go! What, I can't go down there? Really? Oh, I was just on the wrong side. Oh, and I just wound up in the, I wound up down in the hearth room. I remember leading to the futon room, but I guess I was wrong. Until Reika disappears, I will not be able to save anywhere. Well, the game's telling me to go to the room with blind next, and even if it turns out there's nothing important there, progress the game, well, at least I'll find the nightly herbal medicine, so, you know, it's probably worth the trip. Apparently somebody else is talking at the same time, but maybe it wasn't meant for Reika to be chasing me at this point, so her words are being overpowered. And there's a handmaiden. That's great, I wish I could have made that out. Oh. There it is. Thank God Reika disappeared. Okay, so, well, there's one mirror fragment. And next we will be going to the garden corridor to retrieve the next piece. Well, so far so good. Just in case collecting that mirror piece activates something like, say, an aggressive ghost, I'm going to save over here. Well, I thought maybe somebody would appear if she was talking, but okay, and well, since we have to go to the projector room next to get the next mirror piece anyway, I might as well go ahead and throw that film reel on that I just found in Yu's room, or in the attic above Miku's room.
I never wanted to leave you. I wanted to be with you. I'm here. I'll always be here.
Very simplistic dialogue here. It just reminds me of Final Fantasy VIII. It was like the words, during that intro cutscene, or I'm sorry, the intro CG movie. It was just like the words "I'll be here" just kept flashing across the screen over and over. It's weird how people think of that game like the central theme there was supposed to be the love story between Squall and Renoa. I mean, I don't think it was focused on that much, and honestly, who cares about those two anyway? Oh, what we got here? Oh. I'll get it on my way back. It says I'm going to be walking back through here anyway. So let's just go to the projector room first and get that out of the way. The girl in the garden corridor hadn't shut up yet. Oh, wrong way. Projector room this way. Okay, yeah, this is the bar hallway, and another projector room's down here. And wasn't Nightly Herbal Medicine back here? Yes. It seems like something like that, if it could literally happen to a human being, would drive them insane before any amount of time passed.
I can feel the thoughts of so many people distant to me. So many voices.
Oh god. In fact, guys, get ready for it, because all the crap she's spewing out right now, I'm assuming that's Reika before she got her weird tattoos and everything and started looking creepy. But, like, all that stuff she's spewing right now, every time I see her picking up these mirror fragments, it's freaking... She just starts repeating all of that, and it's so annoying during the final battle with her. You can't... It's very distracting. And it's really hard to concentrate on trying to avoid her and during the battle, which is, I'd say, significantly harder to do than the previous two final bosses. And let's see, Otatsuki, that's the film reel I picked up a minute ago in the attic. So what we got here? guess that's Kaname. And that was it. There's also Type 14 film in here, so let's grab that. I do believe the purifying candle is about to go out. But I'm on my way to the projector room as it is, so... I mean, not the projector room, the closet hallway, where we just found one. So, no big. Hopefully, since normal Reika is in here at the garden tree right now, the ghost version of her that tries to kill me will not show up. As long as I can still hear the voice of, yeah, there she is. Leave it to me to be hopeful and positive about something. Actually, wasn't there, nah, no, there wasn't. I thought there was something nightly behind the dresser, but I don't think there is. Ow! Oh, I'm dead. I'm really, really dead. It's the end of Reika. No, I mean, Ray. No, it's not. I'm good. Never mind. It seems she's more easily able to get me as I'm running upstairs, even though I'm going at a much faster pace than I am as I'm walking across the roof. But something about intercepting me on them stairs. Now let's see, we're going to the hanging prison next. There she is. Hopefully that'll make Ghost Reika disappear. Or evil version of Reika. Evil Reika, be gone! Okay, that's 4 out of 5. Where's the last one? Oh, cool. I mean, even though there's not too much left before the final boss, I mean, I guess better to have Pierce than nothing. Oh, no, it's Pierce. That's the temporary upgrade attack thing. No, screw that. I was thinking Pierce was the next... like another level up from Blast. Screw Pierce. It's totally not worth it. Okay, where to next? Back out of the kimono room, barred hallway, and then we go to the wooden figure room, which we haven't been to in a long while. Which I think it's actually, yeah, barred hallway, the section of the barred hallway that's past here. Even though there's technically 2 different hallways, I guess it's the same room, so they call it barred hallway. It's just you're in 2 different sections of it. And oh no, that's the room that goes further into the areas where Kei was first chasing after Mio. Is there nightly orb in here? No. don't know what that was. When those candles come to life, I didn't notice. I just heard kind of a flaring up noise.
I feel like you've been in my dreams so long. Over and over. But I don't want to dream anymore.
Well, tough noogies, Ray. I'm afraid I'm going to condemn you back to having to experience all that in order to save myself from the effects of the nightmares and rifts or whatever it is that's actually tormenting Ray. So, quite frankly, Reika, screw you. I know that's terrible. It's like when you think about it, in one sense, you really are just kind of saving yourself at Reika's expense. At least that's what it feels like. I mean, hadn't the poor girl suffered enough? Well, did I not just grab the last mirror fragment? Now, the walkthrough's telling me I would have been teleported instantly back to the corridor. But I sure as heck wasn't. So, let's make sure I'm not being an idiot here. Okay, no. It's in here somewhere. What was that shiny thing I just grabbed off the pedestal? Oh. That leads underground. Screw that. No, I don't want to go there. God, I totally wasn't paying attention, and it really helps if I do that sometimes. Okay, the walkthrough's telling me I was supposed to grab mirror fragment 4 in here. I did. Now, what room did I go into? I'm missing mirror fragment 1. Which room was that in which I went into it but somehow forgot to pick up what I was supposed to pick up? Garden corridor, okay. We're headed there anyway, so whatever. I don't think that's Reika. That's just like the regular Crimson Nail woman. And it didn't take much to convince her to go away. Just in case Reika does show back up, I'm not sure I can take a hit from her. So let's go ahead and use up another herbal medicine, and let's see if we can spend some points on something here. 40,000 sensitivity. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go for upgrading Zero Lens one more time. That's probably going to be it, though. I'm pretty sure at best I could upgrade slow, or which I'm not going to use that at all. I'm pretty sure it's not going to help me against Reika. But also, the only other thing that I can possibly foresee being able to upgrade any more is sensitivity, which only costs 20,000, but that's kind of a stretch that I'll have that much by the very end of the game. Actually, come to think, now that we're here at a save point and we're getting close to the hour mark, I'm pretty sure I can finish the rest of the game in the next video, so Whoops, wrong way. I don't know why every now and then I think the garden corridor is through this particular door in the closet hallway. I really don't know why. Sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. And we should be able to finish up the game in a little over an hour at most at the next episode. So that will be the last episode in this series of LPs. And it was enjoyable, guys. Fatal Frame rocks. I guess what I did here was I actually talked to the tree by accident just because I flashed through a bunch of text. I was like, oh yeah, I picked it up. While I was sitting here just yakking my head off about other stuff. I'll hang on till I get to the save point just in case a cutscene happens as I get, back to the door leading to the shrine. Tattooed Diary 2. I endure the piercing of the soul so people can wash away their feelings. The pain of the holly engraved on me shows me many dreams, many kinds of pain and love. I take on the pain of being left alone, the pain of living. But these pains I bear, they do not fade, but are engraved somewhere hidden and remain. Of the various pains, the more vivid ones ache most intensely. Nobody will take my holly, it is mine alone. Well, if you want to keep it, Reika, why are you taking it out on me? I engrave my feelings and my holly in these mirrors and break them here, because they are my feelings alone, but if it were in my power, I would see him one more time.
What did you?
Don't fall for it, Ray. Don't fall for it. You're not Reika. Okay, well, what new notes do we have on Reika now? The woman whose body has been etched with pain. She is etched with the longing and pain of those who have survived and continues to carry and feel that pain. Survived what? And then in the end, what was carved into the mirror was the pain of her own holly, her longing to see Kaname again. I want to be with him again. It's like raising a whole nother body now. Yeah, your situations are similar. You lost you if she lost Kaname, whatever, but... Okay, well, yeah, that's it for this episode, guys, and I will see you next time in what should be the very last episode. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.